Cheers everybody, I'm UrsidaeX and welcome to the Yawhg. The Yawhg is a game that I watched Markiplier play a long time ago. And it always piqued my interest. It's one of those games that you go through the game, you choose different things to go and do, it changes your stats, and well, at the end of it all, you choose your role. And so we're just gonna go through this. It's very easy, very straightforward. It's fun. You get to make some decisions that are very interesting, and I'm super excited to play this finally. I did just a little sampling of it for audio and all that kind of stuff because this is a insanely loud game and there's no settings to change that. So I had to go through and make sure I got everything right. If I'm a little loud compared to the game, I actually have myself at minus 1.9 decibels and the game at minus 12.9 decibels. That's how loud this game is. So I had to compensate. I'm loud, but this game is that much louder than me. And I do a voice. I'm gonna be doing a voice, so here we go. Let's get it. The Yawhg. Press the direction on a controller and keyboard. I noticed this guy looks like I think it's Mako from Legend of Korra to me. Yeah, let's go with these two. Why not? The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. Alright, so here's how we go. So first we have a red girl. We're just gonna call her Red, in homage to Pokemon Red. You know, red, blue, yellow, and then I think in Japan, green. So we got Red here. And you start 5 of everything and no wealth. Let's go get some wealth. Palace, maybe? Do administration work. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Ooh, passive-aggressive or active-aggressive? Passive. That outfit looks really comfortable. Oh, that outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted. Sick burn. You gain 1 charm. So now we got Mako. Ooh, forest. Chop wood or hunt. Let's hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with magical energy. What do you do? Touch it. Touch it. You lay your hand onto the enormous object. The stone's magical energy shoots into your body. You gain 1 magic. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Alright, next round. We got Red again. Let's go to the gardens and meditate. Why not? Oh, that is so beautiful. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. I'm making the old man snoozing in the grass the narrator now. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun for the old man. Ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When you awaken, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man is sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic. Alright, let's go to the arena, because I saw this, you can bet on fights, so let's see if we can win. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 6 wealth. Holy crap. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. Defend yourself. You object, but you can't seem to convince the judge. He rules in the plaintiff's favor and orders you to surrender 2 wealth. How is that my fault? Law is stupid. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Alright, let's go to the hospital and tend to patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes to the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. They look like galaxies. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Get him water. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swings it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic and lose 3 mind. Alright, let's go to the slums and fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards you. He doesn't say anything, but just looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Yeah, give him some coin. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on the street. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. He sees you and smiles. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, and 1 finesse, and 1 mind. God damn, 1 charm. Holy fuck, 1 magic. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Alright, let's go to the alchemy tower and clean the lab. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. Over the course of the week, you begin to notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores all over your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic and lose 3 mind. In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's go to the arena and compete. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, John, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? I feel happy for Kelly. You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. Refresh the vocal cords here. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong? Or have we forgotten? Okay. Go to the forest and chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Dodge it. You try dodging its grasp, but you're not quick enough. It grabs you and pulls you through the thorns of the hedge. You lose 1 physique. The beast drags you all the way back to its lair and chains you up to a wall. It starts peeling layers of your flesh off of you, eating it right in front of you. Then he waves his hand, regenerating the flesh on your body. The cycle occurs for what feels like years. The mental torment you undergo is unbearable. You lose 3 mind. The constant barrage of healing spells infuses you with raw magic. You gain 3 magic. One day, the beast's slayer is attacked by another monster. You take this opportunity to escape. You push through the hedge and back into the forest. When you finally arrive home, you learn that you've only been gone for a day. Wow. Let's go back to the slums and fight more crime. Up our physique and our finesse. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the slums, you notice that stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and a pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter of the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door hidden in a back alley. You descend it to find a dimly lit room with 2 cubes hovering off the ground, text scribbled across them. The arcane or the gallant? I'm going with the arcane. You touch the cube labeled the arcane. Everything flashes white. You wake up at home feeling a little odd. You gain 3 magic. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Week 6, that means this is it. And you can see the the storm rolling in. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Let's go to the palace and attend a ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Sure. The day you spend with the jester practicing your juggling technique, you improve dramatically. You gain 2 finesse, and gain another 2 finesse. You happily pay the jester for his services. You lose 1 wealth. And let's go to... Let's go to the gardens and meditate. He's actually laying on the tree. He's most like me, in just like the pictures. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. You toss him a sack of coins, and you lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. You gain 1 finesse. And you gain 1 mind. Holy shit, you gain 1 charm. Fuck me, you gain 1 magic. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Or is it? Are we past saving? So here's where we get to choose our role. So we have Red. Red has a ton of magic. So we're just going to go easily become the Conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. Your mind clouded with madness, you accidentally summon an army of demons. They destroy all progress the town had made before fleeing into the forest. And then with physique, finesse, mind, and magic, and then 8 charm, let's be the leader. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You try to delegate tasks, but can't get many to listen. You try to give congratulations to hard workers, but your words come across as insincere. You help the rebuilding effort a little bit. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way that we might have never expected or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. That just, the ruined look and the night sky, that's gorgeous. So that was... Word spreads of how you summoned horrors to sabotage the town's progress. One day a mob has formed, torches, pitchforks, and all. You tried casting spells at them, but in your panic all you could do is summon flowers. You are beaten into a bloody pulp. To attempt to distract yourself from the disasters unfolding around you, you try meditation. You spend weeks at a time sitting in one spot, trying to cross to another plane of existence. After years of attempts and self-sacrifice, you finally manage to cross over to the astral realm. You come to find that the astral realm is exactly like the normal world, except everyone's eyes are slightly smaller. Everything is just as wrecked and broken as it is over there. You don't know how to get back home. There it is, the Yawhg. In this one, we did destroy the town afterwards. Mostly because we summoned demons. Yeah. So, there you go, the Yawhg. So I love this. I love this style of game. It's like Dream Daddy or Doki Doki Literature Club, where you're just kind of reading and kind of playing along with the story. And in this one, there's a lot of decisions in a very little time, and everything matters. And I love that. And so I'm gonna go and do it again another time in an attempt to save the town. Not right now, because that voice is tough on the throat. So I'm gonna get some water. I'm going to relax, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, because with the games I found, hopefully I'll be back to daily uploads again. Hopefully. I love you guys so very much. Best luck to you guys. I'm out.